the main point about all this. All these people that are coming out doing interviews on what they saw, what they witnessed, what was around them at these Diddy parties, all of them are nothing but cowards. All of them are co-conspirators. All of them, I ain't gonna say all of them. Let's go with most of them need to be locked up. I see all these interviews of these grown ass men, of these grown women doing interviews what they saw. What even the chauffeur said he saw Diddy beating up. He pulled both of them out the car and tried to break them up from each other, then put them back in the car and drove off. Then you got the bodyguard say they locked her in the room for a whole week because she was beat up so bad, and Diddy didn't want nobody to see her face, so they kept her locked up in the motel room for over a whole week until the bruises leave. Then I can go on and on about the stories I've heard. This is the problem I got with all that. All of them are a bunch of cowards, and everybody that has done an interview about what they saw need to go to jail because they're co-conspirators. And the reason why I say the reason why I say they need to go to jail, do some time, something need to happen to them. Because just think how many other people was harmed behind them not doing nothing. There are a lot of grown men got SA by p-diddy and pretty sure some of his boys, and no one's talking about it, and their career got ruined. But that's one thing about men and one thing about women. They'll do anything for money. A man will let another man take his private parts, SA him, just for a starring role or a rap video or a rap artist or musical video. Same thing about a woman. Just to be around a rapper with a $1 billion rapper, you'll put whatever for money. That's why I'm saying, I'm sorry to say it. A lot of people ain't saying, but I'm gonna say it out loud. Cassie, she ain't no victim. She ain't no victim. Because who gets done like that and come right back? Who gets done like that and comes right back? You come back for money. She could have been went on by her business, been on with another life, doing what she was doing, but they running behind money. All these grown ass men are cowards, and I see the interviews. They kick back in the chair, doing all these video, YouTube videos on these talk show YouTube videos, and the man asking them questions, and they tell him what they saw, and I saw this, and I saw that, I saw this. Those are not heroes. Those are villains, just like p-diddy villain, y'all villains too. Because y'all sit there and watch that for over 20 years and said nothing. And the reason why I call them cowards, because they waited till the man went to jail to tell. Once again, the reason why I call them cowards, because they wait till the man went to jail to tell. Now, they got Jay-Z. I don't know if Jay-Z did it or Jay-Z didn't do it. I ain't got no dog in that fight, but this is what I do know. Why ain't nobody asking any questions? Why was a 13-year-old girl allowed to be in the parties? Oh, we don't care about that. We just want to get him. Why nobody asking questions about how many men knew a 13-year-old was there, a woman knew a 13-year-old was there, and did nothing about it? Oh, we don't care about that. We just want him. Nobody asks questions. That's why I don't know if he did it or if he didn't do it. All I know is it's time to get him because he's too big for his bridges. Just like Jay-Z was too big for his bridges. P-Diddy was too big for his bridges. Mike Tyson was too big for his bridges. Bill Cosby was too big for his bridges. All these black athletes and entertainers, you ain't still an N-word. You might be a millionaire or a billionaire, but you're a millionaire and a billionaire N-word. Them folks ain't finna let y'all do nothing. P-Diddy got $1 billion and don't own nothing. And then when they tell you what they own, I'm like, oh, they know he don't. That's for the tax write-off. Jay-Z a billionaire. What he own? Rockefeller Records, that's his. Them record companies, that's his. And then the charity they doing anything for, they doing that for tax write-offs. Don't get me started about that. That's a whole nother video. But all I'm saying this is, those are a bunch of cowards, and I sit back and shake my head and laugh every time I see any of them. And they doing videos as of today. Different guys are doing videos. A bunch of them. A bunch of grown men stood back and watched a lot of women and other men get SA and didn't say nothing. A lot of grown men know how many people got unalived by Diddy and didn't do nothing. Now they talking now. Okay, they not no heroes. Those are cowards. I don't care how I don't care if they 4 feet tall or 7 feet tall, 120 pounds or 320 pounds. You're a small or big coward because you ran behind money just like a woman. That's what they did. They ran behind money just like a woman. To over 20 years of seeing all the stuff that was going on, women getting drugged, and I'm pretty sure a lot of them brought the women in drug, took the woman out and put her somewhere else, and in the morning she woke up somewhere else. It's a lot of story ain't been told. I'm pretty sure it's not, because they're not gonna tell everything. But I'm like this: if you know that much, you know more. All these different guys. I'm looking at all these different talk shows talking about what Diddy did. They on TMZ talking about what Diddy did. They on these YouTube and Facebook platform and all these different platforms talking about. And I'm like, I'm looking back, listening to them talk, and they talking about in depth, step by step what they saw. And I saw him give her to put the pill in her drug in her drink. And when she drunk the drink, when in no time that she was out, and then one of us carried her, one of the guys carried her to the bedroom. I mean, step by step. And these guys still out walking. If you're going to do a list of all p-diddy co-conspirators, you need to do a list of all them folks that did interviews about what they saw and did nothing. They're part of it too. And they need to go to jail too. Just like R. Kelly. Yeah, R. Kelly did what he did, but a whole bunch of folks should have went to jail besides R. Kelly. But you know something? All they wanted was R. Kelly. They didn't give a damn about all them people that let all them kids get harmed all them years and did nothing. That's another video. All I'm saying right now is those folks ain't no heroes. And every time I look at them doing interviews, they ain't no heroes. Diddy gonna spend the rest of his life in jail. Literally, spend the rest. The only reason why him and Jay-Z are splitting themselves for each other, just like one might need the other, acting like they're not friends, and they're the best of friends. But let's act like we're not friends just in case I need you, which is smart thinking. But Diddy will spend the rest of his life in jail. I don't feel sorry for him. Only thing pisses me off is a lot of these guys that are doing interviews and a lot of these women that are doing interviews, writing books, on talk shows, on game shows, on TV shows, on this, on that, telling about what they saw. They need to go to jail. They need to put up with charges before them, because y'all sit back and watch kids get drugged, boys and girls. Because trust me, it was young boys and young girls there too that they saw. Put them in a room and ask them some questions, since they know all that. All I'm saying is, they ain't no heroes. These women that's talking about what they saw when they was at Diddy's mansion. These men that was talking about what they saw when they was at Diddy's mansion, or when they was out in a public partying. Everybody that's telling what they saw, ain't none of them heroes. But everybody will listen to their story. And every time they start talking, I click off of it. Because the first thing I thought about, I don't want to listen to these coward women and these coward men talking about what they saw, and they never reported it. Y'all, these people ain't nothing but cowards, and I don't know why nobody ain't calling them out. All we want is Diddy. If you want Diddy, get the rest. I'm going to say it one more time. If you want Diddy,